Welcome back to the Kentucky Central and Eastern Model Railroad January Part 2 Layout Update. Well, that's got a lot to cover, so let's hop right on into it. As I mentioned in the first Part 1 that I will be putting a second level in on the KCER, and we'll just do a walkthrough on what some of my ideas are, and hopefully we can make it happen. So here we go. Currently right now, all of my curve are 24-inch radius. My plan is to open them up to 26-inch radius. The sand company may probably get relocated to a new home. If I do that for sure, then I'm thinking that this spur right here will become a scrap yard and so forth on that one. Because of the curve will be opened up to 26-inch radius, that switch there will no longer be there. Excuse me. And basically what happened is the switch will be right in this general area. I will have a diamond that will come across here, and this will be the track that will go up to the upper level. The spur here for the beverage company will get moved up to this way, which will give me more room down in this general area right here for my 53-foot trailer. The switch here will get shipped over to this line, which is currently a siding, will become the main line. The town scene, starting from the beverage company, will go all down through here, and over in here will be the town scene. Now, because the yard and the engine house will be moved to the upper level, this will give me more room back in here. And what I'm thinking here is that this will come around. By the time I get to this level, the ride should be right about in here, roughly, is what I'm thinking. Or a little lower than that. But basically, I'll have a street that will cross the track and will go underneath a viaduct. So this is the current planet on the yard that I have right now, and as you can see, it does take up quite a bit of room, and this is the reason why that I would like to move this up onto a second level for itself. Again, give me more room. Now, I'm thinking back in this corner, I may put the Bud Trucking Company. We'll probably go back in that corner there, and the gas company will still go right here. With right now it's just being here for the moment, but I would don't take this apart, do some configuration to where it will fit right in here. Now, of course, if none of these will be here, this will all slide over. So again, I may not have to do that, so we'll see, but I'll keep you in the loop on that one. The grain elevator, however, will stay in its current spot right here. This poor structure has been bouncing all over the layout, and I'm actually happy where it's at, so that's what it's going to say. The building back here in this corner will be moved to the upper level. That will become maybe the way shop for the KCER. On this wall here, up on the rise, there will be a bridge that will be put in, and that will be crossing over a small creek or river, like what you will find here in central Kentucky. By the time we get to the doorway here, just like what we have right here, there will be a lift out right in this general area, and by the time we get to here, we will be at our second level. In this corner here, I'm planning on the second level will be a farm scene. We'll get to here, and we'll start switching out, and the yard will be along this wall, and the engine facility will be up here, along with a station for my Metro commuter train. And I'm hoping that I will be receiving a Chicago Northwestern, the commuter train, an E8, and a 3-car passenger train for a commuter that's coming from a good dear friend of mine, which we'll cover that here in this one moment here. If for some reason that does not pan out, I do have planned just to go out and just buy a train set for myself, but however, I was promised, so we shall see. So that is the plan here for the new improved layout with the second level. All of my track, I will continue to still use Pinko code 100, and will use Pinko switches. I may have a section up on the rise. I'm thinking about having about 2 or 3 flat track of the concrete ties, as the KCER is doing some experiment to see how the concrete ties work on the railroad. Now this video is being dedicated to a good dear friend of mine that passed away on Christmas Eve, and this is Mr. Ned Brown, or Edward Brown. He passed away at age 78, again on Christmas Eve. Mr. Brown was a CS set freight and passenger retired conductor out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. He was raised in Chicago, Illinois. He was a switch tender operator for the IHB, was also a camp ranger for the Boy Scout in Michigan, and when he worked for CS he was based out of Grand Rapids, Michigan again. Mr. Brown had many highlight career. His highlight of his professional railroading career was the 1992 George Bush campaign train, and he was the conductor on that train. After Mr. Brown retired, he moved to Central Kentucky and became a volunteer at the Kentucky Railway Museum, and was a volunteer for KRM for approximately 14 years. Mr. Brown and I had many stories that we could tell. Mr. Brown and I knew each other for 17 years, and 15 years ago we worked together very closely. He had taught me what I know today about being a conductor, and he will be missed. Mr. Brown had also been a great friend that helped me tremendously through my hard time when my father passed away about 4 years ago. Mr. Brown was a great teacher, a great fellow trainman, and a great friend. He will be missed by all of us here at KRM, and anyone that knew him will definitely be missed. So again, this video is being dedicated to Ned Brown, and we will catch you on the next video, as we will be doing a product review on the Athlon 5-pack Bathtub Dawn. Ned Brown, rest in peace, my friend.